There are some places that just speak to me, that just draw me to them. The San Rafael Swell is one of those places. In November of 2022, my friend Chris and I took a trip to the Swell. It was quite cold and very windy at times, but an epic time was had. This is that trip. All right, we've turned off the road to camp, the last turn. And it is a beautiful day. Maybe a little bit nippy once that sun goes down, but not a cloud in the sky. Are you hiding your beer?
No.
Oh, okay. That was Chris. All right, onward and upward to camp. Okay, we have made it to camp for night one, and it was probably about a 7-hour drive to get here. Through there was snow on the passes over the Rockies, but it wasn't too bad. But this makes it all worthwhile. We have camp set up, and there's Chris's camp set up, mine of course that you're used to, and up there you're not going to be able to see him, but Chris is climbing around the rocks. Actually, I can't see him now. I just saw him a minute ago, but he's up there right at the base of that thing. And I was kind of getting concerned that there was going to be somebody here because we saw tire tracks coming to the site, but obviously there was not. This is rooftop tent. Hopefully he's warm enough tonight. It's supposed to get down into the 20s tonight. It's probably in the low 30s right now, low to mid 30s, but it's not bad in the sun. Once the sun goes back behind that mountain over there, it's probably going to get pretty chilly, but that'll be okay. This is our camp. I've camped here once before. We are in the San Rafael Swell. This is where me and my friend Jeff camped the last night that we were together. It's kind of cool. There's a little table right here if you need a table. Just got done flying the drone around, and this spot is just spectacular. So let me kind of show you around. We're right at the base of these rock formations. That one's still in the sun, so it looks really pretty. I got my fire can ready to go to get ready for the cold. 4Runner got a bit filthy on the way here because of the snow on the roads. And you can see there's snow on the ground, which is actually unexpected. I did not expect at all to have snow here. Let me walk you out here to see a view. Did not expect to be walking through snow. But I'm glad there's not much, because it would have been a little treacherous getting up here with more snow on the ground, because there's some spots that could prove kind of iffy. Nice little spot to check out the view. And no, it was probably hard for you to see, but the LaSalles are right out there. It's kind of even more spectacular with the snow on the ground. And we're really kind of hidden here. This is not an easy camp to get to. It's kind of hidden. Just stunningly beautiful. So anyways, an uneventful drive out here. And like I said, about 7 hours. Not too bad, but it is beautiful scenery, so it's not that bad of a drive, because you have stuff to look at. It's not like something just completely boring. Chris has not been here before, and so he is probably even a little bit more in awe than I am. Even though I am in awe, he's probably a little bit more because he has not been here. So I'm looking forward to, or I'm glad I was able to show him this camp. And I'm sure he'll be back here. So the plan is camp here, obviously, tonight. And tomorrow we'll go explore, and I'll see new places I haven't been to. There's a loop that we're kind of going to do. And so we'll go explore that. I'm not sure how much I'll film during this trip, because I feel a little weird filming with somebody else. I know I'm going to have to get over that, but for now, that's just kind of how it is. So I've met some new friends that like to camp, so I'm certainly going to be doing more videos with other people, although I will be doing a lot of solo camping too, because I really enjoy that. Not just for making videos, but because I enjoy that. Clear my head. Opened my first beer. And I'm sure there'll be more. Maybe. I don't know. Who am I kidding? There's going to be more. Anywho, I will probably check in later. Once the sun goes down, we have a fire going, and Chris and I are chilling around the fire. YouTube magic right here. All right, for dinner tonight, it's, I think these are peak meals, chicken coconut curry. And we'll see how this is. I'll let you know in just a minute here. It smells really good, and I'll see what it does to my gut tomorrow morning. But as long as it tastes good going in, I tend to not care about what happens in the morning. So let's see how this is. Hopefully you can see that. Chicken coconut curry. Chicken coconut curry. All right. And I guess Chris is just going to watch me eat.
Chris is drinking.
Chris is just drinking. I should really mic up Chris. All right. Smells good. First bite. Might let it sit there too long. It's not that hot. First bite, okay?
It's steaming.
Not going to take much to steam. I know. Very flavorful. A lot of stuff going on in here. Now, I'm not really a carrot person, but this bite will have a carrot in it. Mm. That's pretty darn good. Mm. That's really good. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. Hang out with Chris. And sun is behind the mountain. Looks like it's probably actually set over the horizon. So soon enough we'll have stars. And hopefully we can stay warm and enjoy the stars. Maybe see Starlink. At least see some satellites. Which is one of the joys I get from camping. For some reason. I'm strange, as people know. And Chris will soon find out. Anyways. So back to my curry. And I'll check in, if not later. I will check in tomorrow morning. And it'll be cold.
That's great.
So, Chris, what do you think of this campsite?
This campsite is phenomenal. And yeah, thanks for sharing it with me. It's definitely a little gem, a hidden gem.
It is definitely hidden. But now we know it, and we'll come back in the spring, be a little warmer. Won't have to be hovering right over the fire. Setting ourselves on fire to keep warm.
Yeah, this would be this is a game changer.
Yeah,
right
this
here.
would be miserable without this fire, that's for sure.
It is cold right now.
Yeah.
My guess is it's
Mid-20s.
yeah, I was gonna say 26.
Great minds think alike. And what do you think of your Jameson's orange drink?
Oh, this is the bee's knees.
I'm already on my second one, and I had better stop myself. I told a friend of mine that we were going to finish a bottle between Chris and I on this trip, and I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Especially if it keeps being this cold.
Yes, that definitely helps. It was a good day. Tomorrow will be even better. Today was just kind of a travel day, and tomorrow I'll be exploring. We'll see new stuff, both of us, and probably another cold night, but it is what it is. And but we're gonna have epic scenery. Glad you like the site. Hopefully we find another good one tomorrow. That's it. I will check in tomorrow morning, unless you have anything else to say, Chris.
No. Great night. It's beautiful. Can't wait to see some stars.
Yeah.
Already popping out.
Yeah. Hopefully we can see Starlink. Well, good morning, folks. It is 7:30 in the morning. Sun is just coming up. Slept really, really well. Woke up quite a few times, but I always fell right back asleep. And it is beautiful this morning. The wind picked up a lot last night. It's funny, it wasn't windy at all when we went to bed, but it got really windy the whole night. Poor Chris really struggled sleeping. That's kind of the bummer about rooftop tents in the wind. He really struggled sleeping, but that's the good thing about sleeping in the 4Runner. I could hear it, but I certainly could feel it. It wasn't noisy with crop flipping all over the place. So I really slept in. I can't believe I slept till 7:30. That's not my MO. But I'm glad I did, because now the sun's going to come up and heat it up, because it's currently 15 degrees out. So a little bit chilly. So now the plan is make some coffee, wake up a bit more, and then start our day. All right, we found this pole in the middle of nowhere. And we don't know what this really is. Southwest Northeast Section 28-T235, I guess. Race. You're not gonna see that because it's in the light. Ameridata Petroleum Corp. If you know what this pole signifies, leave a comment down below because we have no idea. Do you, Chris?
Nope.
Just out in the middle of nowhere. And we decided to come up this road. There's an old car. Wow. How fucking cool is this?
So cool. Still
They even took the time to wallpaper.
Yeah.
I mean, they're out here working, but they took the time to wallpaper.
And there's like linoleum.
Oh, yeah. We could fix it up. Little Bondo. That's amazing is look at the stainless. Some of the stainless, while bent, is still clean.
Wonder how many times springs monsoons have covered this thing. It's full of silt.
Yeah.
I kind of want to drive my truck down here and like monster truck this thing.
Trying to figure out what kind of car it is. 770? This is the Lucky Strike mine.
Is that some of the tailings right there? Oh, maybe not.
I wonder how far back this goes. It looks like it goes quite a ways. We can keep on going and see what's back there.
Yes. There's a little trail that goes up that.
Nice little uranium mine we found. You can see the grates on the entrance. And they slid the ore down there. Crazy. What do you think, Chris?
That's super cool.
I'd be afraid of that spire coming down right on top of him.
I wonder why they chose to be there and not somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm sure they had a reason. Don't break an ankle.
I'll try not to.
I'm too fat and lazy to go up there. It's a long ways. Probably not on camera, but it's a long ways up there. Chris is trying to figure out how to get up there. All right, we're at camp for night 2, and the sun is behind that arch. We've actually been here for quite a while, but I got so sidetracked I forgot to film a little video or clip of our camp. And this is where we're camping. We tried to find a spot out of the wind because this morning was just out of control with the wind, and it was bitterly cold. It was 15 degrees without any sort of wind chill, and that hurt. So it was uncomfortable packing up, but we did it. So we wanted to find a spot out of the wind. Even though this area is kind of open, there's not a lot of wind. There's a little bit, but not a lot. It's a beautiful spot. I mean, just 360 degree views. It'll be pretty tomorrow morning with the sun shining on that arch up there. I forget the name of that arch. If I remember, I'll put it in the clip. So we've been just chilling, looking at the scenery, having a beer or two. And now that the sun is behind the cliff over there, temperature is plummeted, and so we'll probably start a fire here. We've kind of positioned the trucks to kind of alleviate some of the wind, or as much as we could, and we'll see how that goes. So soon we'll have a fire and have another fireside chat like we did last night, which was good. Chris is a good guy. I question his friend-picking abilities, but he's a good guy. He missed that joke. He's not listening to me, which actually I respect. He has no idea that I'm just so messing with him. Wonder what Chris is making.
That's a good question. I have 3 options.
3 options.
And I can't remember what they are. It's got to be good, though.
It's got to be good. Quite the views around here. Anywho, I will check in later. All right. For dinner tonight, I am having Peak. That's who makes these. Beef pasta marinara. And Chris is having beef stroganoff. And I can tell you that this beef pasta marinara is kind of a failure. It really didn't mix. So there's like blobs of cheese in here. And you won't be able to see this, but this is a blob of cheese. So let me get a little closer and maybe you'll be able to see it. I know I'm out of the light, but it just won't mix up. So this is a failure. Chris, have you had a bite of yours yet?
I have not. But I feel bad because Noah and I swapped meals. Mine seems to be pretty well mixed.
I can tell you, cheese tastes good. I'm going to be chewing this for about an hour or so. Feed the animals.
The flavor on this one's really good.
Is it?
We went 5 minutes over at least.
Mm-hmm.
And the beef on this is still al dente.
Yeah, this is the same way.
But it's warm and it tastes delicious. So there's that.
So there you have it. Beef pasta marinara. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it maybe a 2. And 1 to 10?
I give it an 8.
Very good.
I would add more water.
You did the same thing last night.
Yeah.
And the meal I had last night, which was the chicken coconut curry, that I gave an 8.5. That was really, really good. And I'll have to get more of those. But I will not be purchasing these. Maybe tomorrow I'll have the beef stroganoff. Or if I can't get through this, I may have it again later tonight. We'll see.
The flavor on this one's really good. Just say it.
Glad to hear it. Well, don't choke on it. That would be horrible. This is absolutely terrible. How's yours again that we traded for?
Is it that bad?
It's edible. But I would not go out of my way. I'll never buy this again. Actually, I didn't buy it in the first place. But I'll never buy it.
You'll never trade for that again.
This was a horrible mistake. One of many I made in my life. Anyhow, that's our dinner. We're going to eat, finish whatever beer we have left, and then on to Jameson's Orange. And you might have bourbon, but it's up to you. Check in later or tomorrow. Who the hell knows? This is when it went to shit. It was beautiful until the blood. Well, good morning. It is a beautiful morning, albeit a bit cold at about 9 degrees. but the wind's not blowing, so it doesn't feel as bad as yesterday morning. But just so beautiful. What a view to wake up to. So slept really well. I was totally comfortable inside the 4Runner as usual. And I've already talked to Chris. Chris is out looking for sunshine. And Chris slept, in his words, fucking glorious. So it wasn't windy last night, so he was able to sleep well. And so he's happy. I'm happy. I'm just warming up the truck so I can warm up my butane so it works better on the stove. And so I can make my coffee, because I need coffee. Anyhow, I think we'll just hang around camp for a little bit, enjoy our coffee, let the sun get on us, and warm us up a bit.
The initial plan was to stay for one more day, but there was a storm coming in on our route home, and going over passes in Colorado during a storm is just not fun. So, we decided just to head home. It was a fantastic trip. We both had a great time and cannot wait to come out to the Swell for a longer stay in the future. Thanks for coming along. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and giving this video a like and or a comment.
He was a lost boy causing a scene. Mama said he's hanging with the wrong crowd. Kicked out of high school at 17. Daddy wasn't very proud. And now that he's got nothing to show, he's blowing smoke just to tune everyone out. He finds it easier getting by with his head stuck up in the clouds. There's no hiding from this one. It'll come back to get you. If you open your eyes, you'll see that every house pours lights out in the neighborhood. You go out and all your friends are calling you, but you're still running from the fate you thought defining your life until you opened your eyes. Until you opened your eyes. Couple years, couple felonies. No one's gonna hire you now. You're making moves just to make money, so mama had to kick him out. And as the days go by,